Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Dean, and today we have another video. Today I'm going to be building a realistic bedroom and kind of be telling tips and tricks as I walk you guys through this speed build. So pretty much I've been trying to put content out on this channel, but it's just been so hard to find time to do so. When I think recorded this video specifically, it was towards the end of the school year, so there was APs, final exams, just like everything. And if you guys didn't know already, I was in junior year, which is low-key the hardest year of high school, but I'm finally in summer now, and I did want to commit myself to making more videos on this channel. I've been really active on my TikTok recently, which is the same name of Dean Gaming, and I was like, well, I started this channel first, so let me get some content out to you guys as well. So as the title suggests, I'm going to be making a realistic build, and right now you guys kind of see me doing a lot, but I really like adding like bay windows to my builds because I just think they add so much. And in this clip you see me like thinking about making my own, and I already had done the like downstairs of this build, so that's, you'll see me copy and paste because I get kind of lazy. But pretty much, just if you see what I'm doing right now, this is how you make a bay window custom. You can also just put seating underneath so you can actually interact with it, which I think is a fun hack because I love making custom things that are actually usable. If they're not usable, it's like, you know, whatever, but I prefer it when it is usable. So you see me doing that. But yeah, I'm really excited to be making more content for this page. I just really don't know what to make. Like, I love building houses, but sometimes I add a lot of detail because low-key perfectionist, so that just takes time, as well as just like, I feel like sometimes I just run out of fresh new ideas, so I want to take time to really just make sure I like what I'm doing. So here's a trick to when you're trying to make, like, create a realistic bedroom. It's not all just decals and, you know, I think what makes a realistic room is a lot of clutter and personality. So anytime I make any bedroom or even any room in the house, I try to think about what type of vibe do I want to go for. Um, I think this room, I was thinking about going coastal at first. I later transitioned to a more retro slash vintage grunge type of vibe. But yeah. And also, I just want to kind of give a little update. So I'm in my second week of summer. I got out May 28th, thank goodness. When I'm recording this, maybe it's about 3 weeks at this point. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm in summer. Something fun I actually planned with my family. Like, we've been trying to have like events every week or two or so, and I decided to host a movie night in my room, which is been really funny. I love just like redoing or decorating my room. I think that's why Bloxburg is obviously so fun for me. But like, I have like lights in my room now. I redid like my wall. I didn't like paint or anything. I added like a lot of posters. So I've been just really excited to kind of just host people. Also recently, I got him a couch as well as a mini fridge. You guys are probably thinking my room's huge. My room actually is not that big, but I somehow fit like insane amount of furniture in my room. Like right now I have a bed, a desk, a vanity, a dresser, a shoe rack, a mini fridge, and a couch. And I'm telling you guys right now, my room is not big. So I just like to have fun and do that. Also, I don't think my room has a specific like vibe, which is kind of ironic because I just told you guys you must have like a pretty good vibe when you're making a realistic bedroom in Bloxburg, but I guess it's real life, so it doesn't matter as much. But yeah, we've just been hosting events and we've been having a lot of fun. Uh, and then the most recent event, my brother's girlfriend hosted and at our house, but it was a movie night for Love Island. So they did like these fun little invitations. Even like with my party, like I got popcorn, I got snacks, soda. It was really serious. I had a fun time, so can't wait for the next event. um, but yeah, this summer has been pretty fun. It kind of feels weird because like it's pretty much like my last summer as a kid. I know obviously I still have senior year and the summer following that, but I feel like that's when things get kind of serious. So I feel like this is like my last summer, mostly 17. So it's like my last summer legally as a kid. But yeah, it's been fun so far. I do want to get a job though. uh, Content creation. It's not been paying the bills. I'm joking. I just started this channel, so I'm excited to see it grow. And that's not really why I started it. I just really wanted to show creatively like what I've been up to and stuff. And I think this is a great way for me to, you know, feel that urge. So let's just get back to the build. um, I decided to like just have a plain white base on the walls, which I almost like never do. A plain white wall hates to see me coming. But I decided to just change the texture instead to like a snow texture. That way that it would not be boring, but it was still an easy canvas to work with. So like I said, clutter is like your best friend when doing these type of rooms. And I also think a lot also it's like texture. I also rarely use the texture plastic if I can help it. Like it's just because I love the wood grain textures. I love like pebble textures, just like the ones that kind of feel realistic. Also, I always use like the flower texture when I'm doing bedding or like a couch or something, or just playing around with textures and colors. I don't know. I think that's the best thing you could do. Also, if you're ever gonna get a game pass in this game, the biggest three I recommend if you just like want to build and you don't really care about the other aspects of the game is multiple floors, transform plus. It's not really a game pass, just like a one-time buy. Well, it's kind of a game pass. The color wheel. Just like those three. And if you want to build like a crazy build, large plot, I guess. But just like those three specifically can just help elevate your build so much. Obviously, multiple floors gives you a lot of space to work with. And then the color wheel just lets you play around with different colors, and it helps you like even maybe like decide textures even more. So I don't know. And also when you're using books, I know this might be an unpopular opinion, but I like the books that kind of have words on it in the game. Like the ones that are facing like vertical. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I also like mixing it in with the coffee table books as well as like plants and the colorful books because it just gives a great vibe. I don't know. I think it can just be really helpful, but maybe that's just me. But definitely decorating your shelves is a very important thing. I think shelves in like every room, and that might be crazy, but just like adding shelves is just the best way to elevate your build as well. So shelves, just filling up all the space you can. And also I got this tip for like French roses. Really, bedroom should not be more than like 4x4. Like having a huge and outrageous bedroom can be so hard to decorate. Like it's like possible, but it's just like it's so much harder than it needs to be. So I think when bedrooms are like intimate and you just kind of like mix in end game things with like posters and paintings and decals, that's like the best thing. Also, like I'm not, you guys probably see this in every room, but like I love spamming that little vent up top. I think it's just like the best thing you can do. But yeah, and then you can see me playing around with different colors. I ended up settling on a red, and then I think I ended up changing the texture. I don't think I left it like that. Maybe I did. Uh-oh. But just adding blankets as well as pillows, just the best thing. I just think people don't use the resources in game enough. That might be a hot take, but just people just kind of like rely on decals and stuff, but you can literally make a realistic bedroom if you just have that. Also, lighting, very, very important. Um, like Flint is obviously a good lighting. I also really like cloudy gray lighting. I don't know. I think it works pretty well, but I don't know. Some people might disagree on that. Um, I just think really elevates builds. And then just adding multiple pillows that are colorful. Like things don't have to be matchy matchy. I know a lot of people have sometimes trouble like adding color to their builds. Honestly, I just say be funky. Like not everything has to match the exact way you think it does. And just kind of play around. I have trouble with it too. Like this whole build, I sped it up. Why did it take me like 45 minutes to do this build? So just like honestly, just do what you like. Um, I eventually also changed out the decals, so please no judging. But yeah, the room was a little dark, so I was thinking about adding another light just because I was like, okay, it's a little too dark for me. Because during nighttime it's gonna look crazy, but just play around with colors, like just don't be afraid to do that, and I think you'll be in good business. I don't think I added this in the video, but I ended up adding like a TV in the room too. It was like one of those retro box TVs. I used to have one of those like in my house. So that was crazy. But yeah, I ended up doing that. I did a couple of candles just to add a little bit of ambiance. But yeah, just like when building, if you ever like are stuck, I also recommend looking up inspo pictures on Pinterest. Pinterest will be your best friend, I'm telling you. That's what at least I do, and I think it's just so helpful. But yeah, first just determine what aesthetic you're trying to go for, and that really does carry. So just adding dimensions into your room, just yeah, you can even see the basic shape I added to give the roof a slant. Just I don't know, I think it just adds a lot to the room. Like look at that final project. Oh my goodness, looks great. But yeah, and I pretty much forgot to film an outro, so here it is. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm hoping I'll post and be more active. But yeah, check out my TikTok if you have time. Bye.